Here is a homeowner's tip for every homeowner here in the Charlotte area. Andy Lewis, located in Belmont. They're actually a air conditioner repair center. I actually came out from the moment the guy actually got out of the car. Once he understood what I needed, he started to sell. And sell, what I mean there, is a $563 repair. The part cost $127. I could have done the repair myself, but my supply house, in order to get the part, was actually closed because it's July 2nd. That's days before July 4th. Now, not only am I sending this video or posting this simply because of the price that I was actually charged, I'm also posting because of the quality. I'm going to take a look at the air conditioner itself, and then I'm actually going to show you my repair ticket so you can actually see the pricing and everything to show that it's factual. So if you're having your air conditioner done, definitely beware. Andy Lewis in Belmont, later going to give you the service advisor's name. So if they're sending him out, you may want to grab someone else, or you may want to call someone other than Andy Lewis. Take a look. Now, the air conditioner, what he actually assessed was the fan itself needed to be replaced. Now, I replaced all the guts inside of the air conditioner. I done that myself, quite simple. Matter of fact, previous repair, they were going to charge me $232. The part itself, which was a capacitor, actually cost $7, $8, $12 max, depending on which one you want to go with. And I replaced it, paid $12, replaced it. Took me all of about 10-15 minutes. They were going to charge me $232. This was back in 2014. Now, if you take a look at the top of the air conditioner, take a look at the bolts that he actually bolted that up with. I even noticed when he left, he was actually screwing the screws to make sure they were tied in. Now, I could call them, which I already have. I called to actually state it, sent pictures over. They called me back one time, in which I was not at home. That's it. One time, I was not at home. That's it. But that, I would definitely going to say over time, is going to fall soon. I'm just going to let it do that because I have a 2-year warranty. It's going to cause a couple other things to be injured. They can come out and repair it. Now, take a look at the inside, and I'll show you what he did as well. So my fan, I have come out and spin it. It needed to be replaced. I found that out 2 days before he actually came out. My supply house was closed. I had no way to do it. My fan was not running properly on an older unit. Going to give you a secret here as well. We're going to take a look inside. So you can actually see a couple things tucked underneath there with the wiring. All you have to do, come to the power supply box. Mine is actually locked. If I were to unlock it, there's a thing there where you can disconnect the power. All repairs you do to your air conditioner, definitely disconnect the power. Once you do that, you can replace all of that. Just take a picture of it. Take a picture of where the wires go. You can replace all of it. It takes about 10 to 15 minutes. Now, you'll notice 2 of these silver things there. So you'll actually notice there's 2. There was only 1. The air conditioner was not generating enough power to actually power the fan, and I think those are actually capacitors. So what actually run capacitors? So basically what happened, he just put 2. He just actually put 2 of those. An additional one, the larger one I put, the second one, the smaller one, he actually put to help power the fan. Now, outside of that, he replaced that, and even if I would have replaced the fan, it may or may not have had enough power. So the only thing I advise you to do as your fan gets older, just add a little fan run capacitor onto it to help power the fan. Now, outside of that, there again, back to the quality of the fan, it took him all of about 30 minutes. If I would have known, and I should have actually followed my thought, I would have replaced it myself. $563. Now, if we go to the receipt, just going to fold a couple things here, of course. That is my home address, my personal information. You can actually see it's Andy Lewis, Heating and Air. It's in Belmont. And the service advisor I can't read, or the tech, can't exactly make out here, but it's Kevin. So his name is Kevin. He arrived right at about 4 o'clock. And this was on 7/1/2016. You can actually see the information here. So he actually replaced the condenser fan motor, or the items on the back. He can replace the condenser fan motor. You can see the pricing as well. $563, and if you look right over to the side here, condenser fan motor. And I also needed a couple pounds of Freon. The first pound, he was actually going to charge me $177. Now, 2 years ago, they were going to charge me $77 for the first pound, and $77 for the second pound. Now it's up to $177, and I would definitely say if you've had your Freon replaced per pound, take a look at yours compared to mine. I would definitely say this guy was upcharging me on the Freon, and then on an additional pound, which you can also see here as well, he was going to charge me $109. Now, if you look to the side and you notice the smaller price right here, basically he was trying to get me to sign up for a 2-year service plan. Or as he put, I was told 2 years, he put 1 year here. 1 year service plan, which would actually be $185. The $479 would be my price if I actually were to pay the $185 for the 1 year service plan. Come on, folks, 1 year, you're probably not going to have any air conditioning. Matter of fact, if you do the yearly maintenance, that's 1 year, and they typically do, all air conditioner companies do a special for $80-something or $99. So the $185 for the maintenance plan is nothing but additional gross this gentleman was trying to upcharge me on. Now, back to the fan condenser motor. If you actually go online, you can look at Home Depot, you can look at Lowe's. The fan condenser motor at any one of those repair facilities, or if they house a part, is only $127. Takes you about 30 minutes to actually do the maintenance yourself. So if you go from 127 to 563, do that percentage. And then on the Freon, or on the pounds per Freon, the first one at 177, typically you can get that anywhere for under $100. So definitely beware. I'm just going to take you back. The total that I paid was actually $652. There's the company that charged it, and there's the technician. So there again, if they're coming out, you may want to, if you got to do Andy Lewis, ask for another client advisor, or ask for another technician rather than Kevin, because definitely know that he's going to be selling. And then, of course, if you can actually get a hold of another air conditioner company to come out and do your repair, I would definitely advise you to do so. Now, when I mentioned the quality as well, some of the things that he did, that's how he connected the fan using those bolts. And in addition to that, he actually left, see the chrome or the gold-plated caps there? He actually left one of those off, which in turn, that may have caused, that's where your Freon entry is done. Now, not an expert here, but that may have actually caused it to lose Freon over time, or seep Freon over time. So I don't know there, but one of the caps left off. I question the quality of work as well as the quality of materials used. So if you're having any air conditioner work, I've showed the proof in the pudding.